Welcome back to a day in the life of a full-time influencer. What? Put it in there like an idiot. I don't know, just hope it doesn't blow up. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to a day in the life of a full-time influencer. I'm obviously kidding, but I wanted to fill my list of things to do today so I could pretend that I didn't have a full-time job. I love my job, don't get me wrong, I love it so much. I just thought this was a fun idea. I probably could never be a full-time influencer because I can never like fully use my voice to the camera. I'm always like whisper yelling, but every day I try to wake up at 6:45 to pray and write down my prayers in my prayer journal. Some days I don't. Some days I stay in bed and I lay there and I talk to God, and then I fall asleep until my next alarm goes off. But today I'm up because my landlord will be coming by at 9 a.m. to make sure that we're not destroying his property. So hopefully that goes quickly because we're not. But I am going to start off with my prayer. wet because it was raining outside and I took the recycling out, but I cleaned up just a little bit just to further show that we're not destroying our apartment. But since it's 8:40 and I still have some time, I'm going to get ready for the gym, which is where I'm going to go after he visits. So the landlord came. He's above me right now. I think he's in the attic, but he says the place looks great. Said congratulations on us getting married. So I'm gonna head to the gym now. It is raining. But I love the rain, so works out for me. My phone and headphones actually need to charge for a little bit before I leave, so I'm gonna play some Animal Crossing on the TV before I go. We'll play for like 40 minutes, and then it'll be 10 o'clock, and then I'll go. Workout wasn't too bad. I didn't do anything specific. This is my first time in a little bit coming to the gym, and I know I say that every single time, but I used to go to the gym like 4 times a week, maybe more, for like 2+ hours at a time. And you know, since I met my husband, that went down, and then it went up again, then it went down, and it's like, I don't know, he gets home and he's so tired, and I work until 6, so I don't want to come here at 6 or 7 o'clock when everyone else is here. I mean, I got here at like 10:30. I've been here for an hour. It was packed when I got here, and it's still packed right now. I mean, I guess this gym is very popular in this area. I didn't know, but all of the gyms around here, at least the 2 that I've been a member for in whatever, have been packed. So I don't know if they're the only gyms around or if they're the best gyms around. I mean, I do like this gym, I really do. It's just, there's always a crap ton of people here, and it is a big building, I will say that. If you tried to fit all these people in a Planet Fitness, it wouldn't work. But anyway, yeah, so I haven't been here in a while, like 2 weeks now. And I just want to do what's right for my body and my health. You know, I can't really control what happens to me, but I can control how I treat myself. I mean, God didn't design office buildings, you know, he didn't design areas for people to be cooped up in, you know. He put Adam and Eve in a garden, in nature, in the woods, and they would have to walk around and be active and all that. So I think it's good that someone a long time ago was like, oh, gyms are what we need. We need a designated place to put our energy so that our bodies can be maintained and whatever. I mean, a lot of people are going there for some sort of dream physique that they have, and I used to do that too. Guilty. After years and years of trying, I learned that sometimes our goals are unrealistic. At least mine were. Again, years and years of trying different things, different workout routines, different gyms, different types of activity, different diets, different everything. I've just decided to do what makes me feel good, and I think that's what a lot of people are starting to do now. But all that being said, now that I'm sweaty and gross, we're going to go to the grocery store because we won't be able to go tomorrow because we have Christmas plans with my husband's family. I needed something else to do today, so we're gonna go grocery shopping, then we're gonna go home. I'm gonna shower, make lunch, and then I get to wrap the gifts that my mom gave us. I'm not allowed to open any of them, obviously. I could open the ones for my husband and wrap them, but I need to ask her first which ones are his. So see you at the grocery store. Okay, we're here and there's someone in the car next to me, but I don't care. This is going to be my shopping list for today. We're getting breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a special Christmas Eve breakfast for next week. So yeah, I don't normally like going grocery shopping by myself. I have mentioned that before, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, so within the first 2 seconds of me being in this store, I dropped my list and I have no idea where it is. So, it's a good thing I wrote everything down on my phone. I just didn't want to use it because I'd be recording, but whatever. I thought you were vegetarian and you're getting ground beef? Yes I am, because my husband isn't vegetarian. So, sorry. It's in his way, but okay. Okay, now I have learned that Friday afternoons are designated for restocking everything, because I was in everyone's way the whole time and I felt so bad. And guess what I found at checkout? My list fell on the floor. It was in one of the bags. I put it in there like an idiot. The cashier was sick of me as soon as I showed up to the thing. Fine, whatever, I get it. I was not moving fast enough, I guess. It also took me forever to figure out what I wanted to eat for lunch, because I don't really want frozen food, but I also don't want ramen, so can I make something from scratch? Yes. That is not cheaper for me right now, and my total was $80. Not great. I usually do $50, but now that we've switched to this grocery store, it's now like $60 to $70. But 80, I have not done 80 since before I started budgeting. And at this store, I've done 80 a couple times, and I don't know why, but whatever. I have the membership card and everything, but that doesn't really help me out if I'm not getting things that are part of a deal. But I tried my best today to get things that were discounted, you know, like 2 for something. I wasn't gonna get 2 if I didn't. I mean, okay, I got frozen fruit, and it was supposed to be 2 for $7. Let me double check and see if it was. Rubber Meadow, okay, 2 for $7. Okay, so I'm just a big back. Okay, that's fine. I got all my discounts, and I still spent $80. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna go home now, and it is 12:36. I got time in the day. Look at me go. Well, you know, since I'm a full-time influencer now, I might as well do a grocery haul for you, even though I filmed every single thing. I did not buy this today. This is my water bottle. Already off to a great start. Joey, let me just take everything out of the bag. Hold on. no counter space to be doing this. Here, that's one bag, done. Okay, it's bag number 2 done. All right, or the frozen fruit I was talking about. I got Urban Meadow tropical fruit, and I also got their mangoes. These are for my smoothies in the morning. The protein powder that I have, it's obviously veggie based, but it's like strawberry milk flavor, and unfortunately it's grainy. It's grainy. So I put like just a little bit in there. I don't put a lot, so maybe the fruit will make it better. I don't know. And then I got the ground beef for my husband, his lunch, and his dinner. Okay, I am a vegetarian. Okay, sometimes I make exceptions, but I'm not gonna make my husband eat the things I eat. He's his own person, I'm my own person. It is hot in here. Hold on. Okay. All right, things are getting serious now. Woo. I got 2 different kinds of pasta sauce, okay, for the same reason. This is for his lunch. It's Italian sausage. I'm going to assume it has some sort of sausage product in there. And because I'm not gonna eat that, I got the roasted garlic for myself. I know nobody's mad at me right now, but pretending that, you know, there's thousands of people who are seeing this, and they're all very upset that I got meat products. And then I got the little Mott's apple juice boxes for my husband. He works 3 days next week, so whatever. I'm allergic to this, so I will not be drinking. I got Domino powdered sugar, syrup, and some milk chocolate chips. These are, oh, I'm sorry. And I also got potato bread because that's much better than white bread in my opinion. These are gonna be for French toast. My husband wanted to make me French toast for Thanksgiving, but I told him no, simply because I wasn't in the mood for it. But Christmas Eve, I will be in the mood for it. So he can make that for me, just because he wants to make me something, because I always cook. As far as produce goes, I got avocados, because they were like $2.99 for 6 of the personal ones, which are a good enough size for me. I got sliced baby bella mushrooms. Those are gonna be for my dinner. I got this green bell pepper. That's gonna be for his lunch. And then I also got this, they call them Mexican onions. I don't know, okay? But this is also for his lunch. I got garlic powder with the pink ribbon, because, you know, you gotta support. Got sharp cheddar cheese, also for his lunch. And I'm going to try Dave's Killer Bread. I actually should check the price on this because I expected it to be expensive, but there was no price tag listed anywhere. But this is gonna be for my breakfast. I'm gonna do avocado, eggs, and whatever on a bagel. I got canned corn for his lunch because ain't nobody got time for shucking corn. And then I got these 2. I was gonna get protein pasta for dinner and then regular penne for his lunch, but these were 2 for $5, so 16 servings here, so should be fine. I know it doesn't look like it, but whatever. It's, you know, gonna be the week of Christmas and Christmas Eve and everything, so our dinners are set. We're gonna be eating good. Speaking of eating good, I got my first pack of 18 eggs today. They were $4.79 for an 18 pack versus $3.99 for 12, so eggs. Also for my shakes, almond breeze, almond milk with a hint of honey. That interested me. $2.99 for this thing, because they were having another sale. I have the chocolate one right now. That's what I was using for my shakes before, but I'm gonna try it with just plain and some more fruit. And then for my lunch today, after I shower, I'm going to be having a Stouffer's veggie lasagna and a Calypso ocean blue lemonade. I love these, and I think I've had this before once in my life. It was the only thing that really appealed to me in the frozen food section that didn't have meat in it. Everything's put away. It is now about 1 o'clock, so I'm going to take a shower, make lunch, and then wrap gifts like I was saying earlier. Okay, my shower is all done. I'm gonna throw my lunch in the in the microwave. And while that's cooking, I'm gonna bring my laundry downstairs and start that, because I didn't think that, again, we won't be here tomorrow, so I'm gonna get my laundry taken care of before tomorrow. Laundry is in the wash, lunch is cooking. It says put in the microwave on high for 3 minutes and then on 50% power for 5 minutes, but our microwave doesn't have a power setting, so I don't know, just hope it doesn't blow up. Directions also say to let it stand for a minute after it's, you know, done being in the microwave. And I've checked everywhere and there are no legs on this bad boy, so I don't know what to do. Oh. I mean, it's not Michelin, but it's something. Okay, it's 2:48 right now, and these are the gifts that I'm going to wrap. These two are from my mother to me, and then these two are from my mother to my husband. So I'm just gonna wrap them because I have the time and the will, so. So I decided to only wrap my husband's gifts. That was kind of the last thing that I had to do. I was going to start filming another video today, but my phone keeps running out of storage trying to film this one, so I might save that for another day. It's not a vlog or anything. It is a video for the new year, so I don't want to make it super short, but if I have to, I will. I just know that I can't break it up and put it on YouTube Shorts because it's too much of that. I will keep you updated. Okay, so I'm laying on the couch. YouTube's playing. I'm gonna make a new intro, which you'll probably see at the beginning of this video because my old one's a little boring, so. Hi, I'm trying to voice over for the outro here. I had a really fun time making this video, and I am excited to return back to work, but this was a fun experiment for me. I can't wait to start making some new content. Thanks for watching!